Horror Hound here with this week's featured fear maker, Madison Rhodes of Crossroads Games. Madison, tell me about your game.
It's an interactive adventure where you and a group of friends are trapped in a room and you have an hour to try and escape by solving the clues and puzzles and finding all the keys.
That's awesome. It sounds actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Bigger than those regular walk-through maze haunts.
Yes, it's very different. There's no actors in ours. What kind of sets ours apart is we have a horror theme going. So the backstory is there's this madman and he wants to recreate a horror film. So he's gathered his 6 favorite stereotypes. So before the game even starts, you take a questionnaire to decide which victim you are. Are you the virgin, the jock, the cheerleader, the rebel, the detective? So you're given a character and you're given some small props and costume pieces to become that character. And then we put you in a room all by yourself. In that room, you have to solve puzzles, find keys, and a lot of it doesn't even have to do with you. So you have to give this stuff to your other teammates who are also in their own individual room by putting things like through mail slots and stuff, passing information through other people to try and get your entire team out as well as yourself.
That sounds intense.
It's super intense.
So crazy. Where did this idea come from?
Just from loving horror films, I guess. I just wanted to live my own out, so this is kind of like my sadistic way of making that happen.
Sure. As I understand, this is you and your husband working together to put this together.
Yes, yeah.
That's a lot of work.
It is.
Renting a place, building these rooms, miles and miles of red tape, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Funding, tell me a little bit about the challenges and how you put this together.
Well, we were saving up for a house for a long time, but we decided we'd rather open up our own business because we have a theater background, both of us. I'm a set designer and he's a carpenter. So we're like, we just want to entertain people. So we put our entire life savings into this, took out a lot of loans, maxed out a lot of credit cards, and we're just going to make it happen. We just want it to be the best it can be. We want a really high production value, and we want to be unlike anything else that's out there.
Sure. What do you plan to achieve, the overall goal at the end of the road for this project?
Opening right now would be fantastic. But we just want to build more games. Like right now we're just opening with our Hex Room, which is that horror one I told you about. But eventually we have the space to have up to 4 different rooms. So you can have 4 different adventures, not all of which have to be horror themed. But we do have like a seance room planned and a dead end room planned as well.
So you're trying to do Disneyland of these escape games.
Yes,
just
that's our goal.
Year round, come in and just good luck getting out.
Yep, basically.
You have an exclusive HorrorCon announcement about this. What's going on?
All right, so our big twist is the Hex Room. So like in a horror film, when certain characters live and die at the very end, same thing's going to happen with our game. There will be a side puzzle that you can do as your character, and your costume pieces will come involved with that, in which you solve it and you get an I survived medallion. So at the end of the game, if you do make it out and you also have the medallion, you survived, you lived. Whereas maybe some of the other players in the game who didn't have time to make it, they are the people who died. So it is a life and death situation, trying to not only escape, but to live.
So you got to not only get out of the room, you got to stay alive.
Yep.
And not get caught by this guy.
Yep.
And you're locked in a room on your own.
Yeah.
With 6 other people in their own rooms.
That you still have to communicate with.
Oh man, I cannot wait to come play this game.
It's going to be so intense.
You guys can check out this game in Anaheim, California. Fly there. If you don't live close, come check it out. I can tell you it's going to be so worth it. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, I'm Madison Rhodes from Crossroads Escape Games, and keep the fear alive.